Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of...
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Remotes Army's presentation of girls softball. And we've got a great game. Lemon Bay is hosting this. Lemon Bay Lady Mantas are hosting the Lady Tritons, and the Tritons are of Mariner High School. So let's take a look at the at who's going to be playing out in the outfield in the defensive unit for Lemon Bay. Caitlin Gaskell is behind the plate catching. Ella Krasetsky, Madison Kincaid, Kristen Chandler, Elizabeth Caviston, and Bailey Grossenbacher, Haley Goldsby, Kendall Bennett, and Caitlin Vargo. So we've got a great contest. Mariner will take the field right away here. And starting at number 3, Layla Jones, she'll be coming up to the plate. And Layla is a sophomore for Mariner High School. Mariner so far has an overall record of 0-1. So does Lemon Bay. Now, this week is the first week of regular season play for high school girls in the state of Florida. High school boys, they start their regular play next week. A big congratulations goes to the girls soccer team here at Lemon Bay. They won regional championships on Tuesday night, and so they will be going to Jacksonville tomorrow night for the semifinals. That's right, Lemon Bay girls soccer is in the Final Four. Who are they playing again? Bishop Verot. So both teams are going up to Jacksonville, and that is a semifinal game. That's called Final Four. All right, Layla Jones now coming up to the plate. All right, behind the plate, we've got Gaskell. Saw them good warm-ups, had a chance to talk with Coach Pinkham earlier, and she said that they had a great practice yesterday. All right, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us on Remotes Army. On tonight's contest, here's the pitch from Ella Krasetsky. First pitch, and just misses the corner. It's going to be a little bit wide, and that's going to be ball 1. See, the field setup is fairly routine. That looks like it did catch the corner, and it did. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. Mariner in there visiting all black, and Lemon Bay, they got deep navy blue in their top and their orange, and for the home. Here's Ella. Here's the pitch. Right over Ella's head. Goes right up the middle for a base hit. Goes right over the head there, and it... and that was Chandler, and that's going to be a double.
Next up, number 4, D. Bent.
Coming up to the plate, D. Bent. That's her nickname, D-E-E, but stands for Delicia. Delisa. Right-handed hitter. First pitch. Looks like it catches the corner, and it does. Strike 1. Bent is a senior on the club. A little bit windy here. We're expecting a little bit of a change of temperature. Low 70s, high 60s for the weekend. More seasonable. There it is, right to Chandler. Chandler over to first base. Grossenbacher gets her out. 1 out. That was a nice turn by Chandler.
Number 11, Jamie Jarvis.
Runner advances to third base on that sacrifice. Madison Jarvis, she's a junior. She plays first base for Mariner. 1 out, runner at third. Here's the pitch by Ella. Goes right to the third base, checks her up all the way over to Bailey. 2nd out. Runner holds there. That was a nice look there by...
Number 14, Maddie Gervais.
That was a nice look there. Here's the pitch by Krasetsky. A little bit low, ball one. Shout out to Haley and Chloe up here in the press box in their huge bag of cheese curls. The pitch, foul ball, off to the left, down the third base line, strike one. We're here at Larry Pope Field on the campus of Lemon Bay High School in beautiful Englewood, Florida. It's the village of Englewood and halfway between Tampa and Fort Myers, a beautiful community right on the Intercoastal Waterway. It's a fishing community primarily, but a lot more has been happening down here. It's a beautiful place to be. And catches the corner. That's a strike. 1-2 the count. Ryan LaValle, the athletic director here, is watching his club play. Ryan's done a good job being the athletic director here at Lemon Bay High School. It's a beautiful, beautiful facility. Here we go. High, ball two. To our immediate left is the boys' field, and looks like JV is playing again this evening. Is that JV or is that varsity? Yeah, but is that the JV team practicing? Yeah, it could be varsity. Chloe is checking out the guys over there in the baseball field. Here's Krasetsky. Count is 2-2. Ooh! Struck her out and retires the side. And so left the runner stranded. We will be back.
You're watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube. This spring, Remotes Are Me is featuring the girls softball teams of Lemon Bay and Venice, and also the boys baseball team of Venice. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button, and then to be notified of future live streaming events, click on the bell, which will alert you when an event goes live on the channel. Pass the word on to your friends and family. Thank you for watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube.
All right, welcome back out there in the field for Mariner. Let's see what is going to be happening here. Kennedy Burnham is catching. Alexis Baker, she will be pitching this evening. Katie Campbell at third. Dee Bent at shortstop. Madison Gervais at first, and Jamie Jarvis is at second. Georgia Waddell in left field. Layla Jones in center field. And Cheyenne Waddell, she is in right field. All right, we've got a score 0-0 now, and coming up it'll be Bailey Grossenbacher. We were here on Tuesday night, and Bailey hit a home run in the third inning, and she popped it right over the right field fence, and it lit up the team. They had a good practice yesterday, so Coach Pinkham.
Number 23, Bailey Grossenbacher, hitting for the Lady Mantas first.
So Coach Pinkham was really excited about the practice that they had tonight. It's Lemon Bay hosting Mariner right here in Lemon Bay. Glad to have you with us. All right, we're ready to go. And she's got her walk-up music done. And Bailey's stepping into the box. Left-handed batter. All right, here we go. Here's the first pitch. It's over her head. Ball one. Whoa, that was a high one. It's Alexis Baker. First pitch out of the gate was high. A little windy, as you can probably even hear. Up, tried to bunch her end and got the line. Strike. 1-1 the count. That's that cold front coming in from the north. Feels good for all of us that live down here full time. Better than the 95 we have in July. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Strike two. Right down the first base line toward the dugout. Playing the third base coach is, we've got 1-2 the count. Coach Pinkham is the third base coach. Coach Sean Strickland, first base coach for the Lady Mantas. Baker now. The pitch. Grossenbacher tipped it. Strike. It's a foul ball. It was a tip. All right, 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Looking it over. Once again into the dugout. Another foul ball. Remains 1-2 the count. Bailey Grossenbacher has done wrestling. She's done swimming. This year she's done basketball, volleyball, and now softball. She's done a lot of these sports in her high school career. She's a senior this year. She'll be graduating. Oh, a swing and a miss and struck her out.
Up next, number 3, Caitlin Gaskell.
Caitlin Gaskell, the catcher for the squad. She's coming on up. The bat, she's a senior. She's 5'9". Alexis Baker pitching for the Mariner Tritons, as they are known. Here's the pitch. Oh! Inside, tried to jam her. Strike one, or ball one. 1-0 the count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Caught the line. Just on low and outside. Strike. 1-1 the count. All right, Gaskell, being the catcher, sees these pitches a lot. Oh, foul ball down the third base line. Strike 2. I thought that was going to be like a bunt, but that was not intended to be a bunt. All right, Baker now, the pitch. Low, outside, ball. 2-2 the count. Mariner, their colors are black and silver, kind of like the Raiders in football. Oh, there we go, right to the shortstop. Schultz, she beat it out. She's out. Oh, my goodness, did not quite make it. 2 outs. Coming up next.
Up number 10, Christian Chandler.
Christian Chandler, shortstop for Lemon Bay, also a senior, captain on the club. 5'4". So they got a lot going on here. All right, Chandler's in the box. She's played basketball as well. I think, nope, that's going to be a ball. Good look at that. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Two out. Ooh, that was high. Ball 2. It's a beautiful night. The field's in great condition. The grass really well manicured. The girls themselves keep up the field. And so that's part of being on the club. High. Ball 3. So they come on out here and they make sure and they groom it and they line it and they make sure all of that is happening. That's part of being on the team. Here's the pitch. Inside, walks her.
Next up, number 4, Ella Krzyzewski.
Ella Krzyzewski coming up. She's the pitcher for the club. We got a runner on, and that's Bailey. That's not Bailey. That's Christian Chandler. Alexis Baker pitching for Mariner. Oop. Caught the line. Strike. That just nipped that outside line, didn't it, Haley? Haley's starting to get really good at finding out which one's balls or strikes. The pitch. Ooh, high. Ball. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. 1-2. Runner on first. That's Christian Chandler. All right, let's see what happens here. The pitch. Caught it, struck her out, retires the side. So we're going to change the side here. We're going to go to the top of the second inning. We will be back in 90 seconds. We want to remind you that coming up on March the 16th, live from Pop Sunset Grill, we'll be having our annual March Madness Coaches Roundtable. And we have 4 coaches that have confirmed. Coach Mike Young of the Lady Mantas basketball team, Coach Sean Huber of the boys basketball team here at Lemon Bay, and then the boys and girls coach up at Venice High School, Mike Montgomery and Jeremy Martin. We're still waiting for the 5th confirmation. That'll be live from Pop Sunset Grill March the 16th from 4 to 6. Now, that next day on that Tuesday, that's the 4 teams that play into March Madness. Start with 68. The first 4 teams play on that Tuesday, and then March Madness begins on that Thursday with 64 teams. So this gives them a chance to talk and weigh in. Come on down to Pops. Ask them a question. Maybe you can give them some of your input of who you think's gonna win in March Madness, who are the top teams. And is Gonzaga that good? All right. Katie Campbell now, freshman. She's coming up to bat for Mariner. It's always good to see these. She plays third base. It's always good to see the young kids coming up because that's going to be the future of your club. Big shout out to my cousin Dave Holt and his daughter Erica playing down in the Florida Gulf Coast University softball tournament this weekend. Erica attends Michigan State. Big shout out to both of them as well. All right, let's get to it. There's the pitch. Strike 1. The pitch, high, back, and hit the roof. So you just never know what's going to happen here. Lemon Bay Mariner right here on Lemon Bay. Lemon Bay, the Intercoastal is just a couple football fields to our right. And it's absolutely gorgeous here. Here's the pitch by Ella. Foul ball down the third base line. It's going to be another strike, 0-2 the count. And then just beyond that is that's stump pass, isn't it? That's stump pass out there to the right. Then we got Englewood Beach. I was trying to think of that, stump pass. Stump pass beach is out there as well. Ella Krasetsky. Swing and a miss. Got her. Boom.
Hitting next is number 8, Alexis Baker.
Alexis Baker, the pitcher for Mariner. She's coming up. She's a senior. I don't have the heights on these girls. But she's a tall one. About, 5'8", 5'9", maybe? Haley's kind of judging it. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So it's going to be a little choppy out there in the Intercoastal in the Gulf of Mexico tonight, isn't it, Haley? Welcome aboard this evening. Here's the pitch by Ella. High. Ball. 1-1 the count. Once again, congratulations to the girls softball team of Lemon Bay winning regional finals, going to the Final Four. Also, Venice soccer going to the Final Four as well. They're in different districts. Wide, ball 2. And both of the Final Fours begin this weekend. Lemon Bay is traveling up to Jacksonville to play Bishop Verot. Here's the pitch by Ella Krasetsky. Tipped it. Strike 2. Just got a piece of that. 2-2 the count. 1 out. right, here's Ella with the pitch. High ball. So it's going to be 3-2 the count. Count is full, 1 out. Ella's working much better tonight than she did Tuesday or last week in preseason. She's only got 15 pitches to her credit. She's traditionally been up around 100 pitches a game. The pitch. Ooh, struck her out. Boom! Got her.
Next up, number 13, Cheyenne Waddell.
Cheyenne Waddell coming up. She's a freshman as well. Her sister, Georgia Waddell, who's a senior, is playing on the club. Cheyenne plays right field. Her sister plays left field. Here's the pitch. Strike. There's no doubt about that one. We're gonna have to get a sponsorship by Cheese Girls for the girls up here. The pitch. A little bit high. Ball. Tomorrow night we'll be going up to Venice, and they'll be playing Riverview at home. And they've got a D1 commit up there, and she's going to Michigan State. Here's Ella now. She's in the circle. Nice hit. Down the third baseline. Oh, and it dropped. Going to go to second. Picked up. Stops right there. It's a stand-up double. There's 2 out. Stand-up double. Nice hit there by Waddell.
Next up, number 5, Kennedy Burnham.
Kennedy Burnham coming up. She plays catcher for the club. Want to thank all those watching down in Mariner territory. Ooh, strike, caught the line. Want to thank you for joining us tonight on Remotes Army. And you get to watch your home team up here visiting away. Glad to have you with us. A shout out to the Mariner fans. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike. 0-2 the count. There are 2 outs. There's a runner on second base. That's Cheyenne Waddell. Well, it's a beautiful night here in Englewood. A little bit of a breeze. The cool air feels great. The pitch, foul back, remains 0-2 the count. Good job. Waddell's in scoring position. Got her. Got her on that rise ball. That retires the side. So what we're going to do, we're going to the bottom of the second, and the Lady Mantas are coming up. All right, let's see what we got happening here. We want you to subscribe, and just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell. So the subscribe kind of gets you, that's the first step, but then when you hit that bell on the subscribe, what that does, when we go live, no matter when we go live, you will be alerted on your phone. It says we are now live on the next game. The next game is going to be tomorrow evening, and that is going to be live from Venice High School. And it's going to be Riverview at Venice. The game time will be 7 o'clock. Coach Steve Constantino is the coach up there. And they've got a good club. So that's going to be tomorrow night's game. So, but tonight, we've got to be looking at tonight's game. And tonight, it's Mariner at right here at Lemon Bay. Glad to have you with us. We've got a scoreless game so far. We're at the bottom of the second inning. And who's coming up here, Chloe? Haley Goldsby is going to be coming on up. And Haley's a lot of fun to watch. And she plays left field for the Lady Mantas, and she's stepping up. So let's get things underway with Haley. All right, the infield's broken up. Alexis Baker's on the mound. Actually, it's not the mound, it's the circle. In the circle for the Lady Tritons. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit off. Ball one. This ump has very clear signals, right, Haley? There are some umps that you can't figure it out. Here we go, the pitch. Nope, that's another ball. Just missing the box. All right, 2-0 the count. Goldsby. Oh, my goodness, right over there to left field, and she's going to be on base. Waddell picks it on up, and Goldsby's going to hold there at first. A nice base hit there by Goldsby. Madison Kincaid is coming up for the Lady Mantas. Madison plays third base. All right, some people call her Maddie, but Madison Kincaid. Haley Goldsby's on first. Baker's pitching. Oh, foul ball down the third base line. Strike one. I feel like Lemon Bay might get a run this part of the inning. I don't know. Could be wrong. The pitch. Oh, my goodness. All the way down the third base line. It does track foul, though. So that's going to be 0-2 the count. The pitcher's now ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Coach Sean Strickland's now at the third base line where Coach Kim Pinkham, head coach Kim Pinkham, is on the first base line. They flipped. They were just opposite in the first inning. Baker with the pitch. Right into short center, and it's right to the center baseman. And so the runner checks up. Second out. The first out, rather.
Hitting next is number 7, Elizabeth Caviston.
Elizabeth Caviston, second base for the Lady Mantas, coming on up. She's 5'6", and she's a junior. And so we still got a runner on with 1 out. All right, let's see what Caviston can do. Oh, showing bunt. The runner's going to steal. Goes to second base. Non-contested, takes the steal. I think that might have been a ball. Or did she swing at it? We will find out. I was watching the runner. That's a strike. If it's wrong, the umpire will turn around and tell us. The pitch showing bunt again. That is a strike. One and two, runner holds. That's Goldsby holding at second base. 1-2. Oh, strike. Struck her out.
Number 6, Kendall Bennett is up.
Kendall Bennett coming on up, and Kendall, she plays center field for the Lady Mantas. Sophomore, 5'5". Alexis Baker, here's the pitch. Right down the third base line, goes foul. Strike one. Goldsby at second base in scoring position for the Lady Mantas. She's not at first anymore, she's at second. There we go. Here's the pitch. High ball. There was a great crowd here earlier for the JV game, and JV won, didn't they? What was the score? 5-7. Up, tracks foul, strike. 1-2 the count. 7 innings they play in high school for softball. We've got no score in this contest so far. 2 out. Oh, that's going to be wide. Struck her out. That retires the side, though. So it still does count. So we're going to go to the top of the third. How about that? We've got a score 0-0. Glad to have you with us on Remotes Army.
You're watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube. This spring, Remotes Are Me is featuring the girls softball teams of Lemon Bay and Venice, and also the boys baseball team of Venice. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button, and then to be notified of future live streaming events, click on the bell, which will alert you when an event goes live on the channel. Pass the word on to your friends and family. Thank you for watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube.
All right, there's your defense for the Lady Mantas here, with Gaskell and Krasetsky and Kincaid, Chandler, Caviston, Grossenbacher, Goldsby, Bennett, and Vargo. So it's the usual ones. We sometimes have Bailey Golf in there and Isla Green. Isla played earlier in the JV game. So and then our next game will be tomorrow night. We're going to be traveling up to Venice, and Riverview will be back in town. So that'll be tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. right here on Remotes Are Me. Right now, tonight's game, we've got Mariner in the house. Lemon Bay and Mariner right here at the Larry Pope Field on the campus of Lemon Bay High School. Who is that coming up? Georgia Waddell now coming up. She plays left field. She's the older sister of Cheyenne Waddell, senior. Score 0-0. Top of the third inning. Glad to have you with us. Here's the pitch by Krasetsky. High fly ball back over our position here. Foul. If it hit a car roof, it's not mine because I parked clear over by the soccer field, football field tonight. But that might have been one of those khaki moments from State Farm. Ella Krasetsky, 0-1 the count. The pitch. Foul ball. Went all the way down the left field line. 0-2 the count. Want to welcome you for watching Remotes Are Me. Glad to have you with us. And subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We now have over 200 subscribers. Thank you to all of you for subscribing. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Remains 0-2 the count. Pitch count for Krasetsky is at 26. Third base is Kincaid. Then we have Christian Chandler at short. Second base is Caviston and Bailey Grossenbacher at first. The standard infield for Lemon Bay. Ellis Krasetsky. The pitch. Thought about it. It's going to be a ball. One and two the count. Krasetsky started last year as a freshman for Lemon Bay. Now she's a sophomore this year and getting more and more experience. And they're grooming her for junior and senior years because she's really going to be good. Foul back. Remains 1-2. All right, here we go. All the way out to center field. Beautiful catch. Absolutely fantastic. We got one out.
Number 3, Layla Jones is now up.
That was Kendall Bennett out there. Layla Jones coming up to the plate, back to the top of the order now. It's a nice catch by Bennett out there in center field. Oh, strike. She thought about that one and paused just enough, but probably should have tagged it because I bet you she wishes she had that one back. Yeah, the stands are starting to fill up a little bit. Ah, that went ball. Boy, oh boy, you could tell that Gaskell really wanted it. She positioned that mitt just at the right place to try and get the umpire to call it strike. It did not happen. 1-1 the count.
Just here watching my kid.
Is that your dad? Oh. 2-1 the count. There's someone that came up and waved to the girls over here. Both Chloe and Haley. Here we go. The pitch. Low. Ball. 3-1 the count. All right. Ella's now getting a little bit of consolation from her infield squad and the catcher. So they're going to talk. The umpire gives them only so many seconds, and then he'll break it up. And he was just about ready to do that. Very unusual to see an umpire with the baseball hat in regular position with the bill coming out to the front. Normally it's flipped around. 3-1 to count, 1 out. Layla Jones at the plate. The pitch, showing bunt, goes down the third base line, strike. It's foul. Rachel Holloway, the head coach for the Mariner Tritons. Very nice, very excited about her club. They're 0-1 for the season, but the season just started this week. This is the first week of girls softball across the entire state of Florida. And this is preseason week for boys baseball. The pitch by Krasetsky. Goes out, center. Will Kincaid get it? No, it drops. She's going to have a slide-in double, and she is safe. And people are going nuts on that one. And they're saying, no, she should have been out.
Number 4, Dee Bent is now hitting.
You have the advantage. You can rewind this tape and watch it. All right. Next up, Dee Bent. Oh, a swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, my goodness. She could taste that ball. She wanted it to go over the fence, didn't she? Runner in scoring position, Layla Jones. Pitch by Krasetsky. High fly ball, out of play, behind us. Coming off the roof, and there it comes. That's a strike, 0-2. Everyone was waiting to hear the crash of a windshield or crunch of metal. Some people say, oh, I got a great parking spot. They park close here. And it's like it sometimes doesn't pay off because you're going to get crunched. 0-2 the count. 1 out. The pitch. Ooh, low outside. Ball. 1-2 the count. Krasetsky still ahead of the batter in the count. Krasetsky in the circle. Only saw a couple rise balls tonight so far out of either pitch. There's the pitch. Going right out. Chandler gets it. Out.
Number 11, Jamie Jarvis is now hitting.
Jamie Vargas is now at the plate. And Chandler did a nice job looking at the runner at second and saying, I don't want you to run. Held her in position, then scooted the ball over to first to tag the runner. 0-2. Jamie Jarvis, a junior at Mariner. Into the dirt. Runner's going to steal. Oh, and she's safe. And you could hear that safe call. That was a ball. 1-0 the count. But you could hear him yell safe all the way back to the gymnasium. That was a close one, though. That was a close one. That's one of the better defensive moves that we've seen by this club. That was Madison Kincaid there at third base. High, ball 2. 2-0 the count. There are 2 outs. That was a nice steal, though. The pitch. Oh, just past Chandler, and a run does score. The runner will go to first and hold. So we've got a score here. Mariner has first blood.
Number 14, Maddie Gervais is now hitting.
Madison Gervais is now batting. She's a junior. She plays first base for the club. All right, Mariner on top, 1-0. We're at the top of the third. We're here at Englewood, Florida, at Lemon Bay High School, the Larry Pope Field. The pitch by Krusetsky. Swing and a miss. Strike. Well, I'll tell you, that run they worked for it because there was a steal to second, there was a steal to third, and then she came home on that hit. So had she not done those steals, there would have not been a score. So there was some good short game running. Here we go, the pitch. Right to Chandler. Chandler's going to go for the first base. Easy tag, retires the side. And so with that, top of the 3, we've got Mariner 1, Lemon Bay 0. We'll be back. All right, our next game is going to be Friday night. That's tomorrow night. Riverview will be in Venice. Game time will be 7 o'clock. But tonight, we've got Mariner High School, the Mariner Tritons, against Lemon Bay Lady Mantas right here at Larry Pope Field on the campus of Lemon Bay High School in beautiful Englewood, Florida. Absolutely beautiful here. Glad to have you with us on Remotes Are Me. If you haven't already, Bailey Goff coming up to the plate now for the Lady Mantas. Come on down to Florida sometime and look up Englewood and check us out tomorrow night when we go up to the Venice Stadium and watch the Lady Indians play against the Lady Rams of Riverview. But right now, Lady Mantas, Bailey Goff up to the plate. Alexis Baker pitching. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Here's the pitch. High. Ball. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That was high. Ball 2. All right, the pitch. Another high ball. 3-1 the count. So she started with that strike and everything, and then she's got some balls working here. Let's see what Bailey Goff has to do here. Ooh, a swing and a miss. 3-2. Count is full. What grade is Bailey in? Okay. We're thinking sophomore. She takes the base. Ball 1.
Number 23, Bailey Grossenbacher is now hitting.
All right, top of the batting order. Bailey Grossenbacher hit a home run on Tuesday night. That was fun to watch going over the right field fence. Now we have Bailey Goff, the runner at first base. Nobody out. Oh, thought about stealing. Ball 1. Oh, here we go. Nice to have our admin in the house. Oop, low, outside, ball 2. Is that one of the assistant principals? The dean? One of the deans was in the press box here, making sure that Chloe doesn't put her gum underneath the desk here. Swing and a miss. That was uncharacteristic for Bailey to swing at a wide pitch like that.
Let's go, Bailey. You got this.
Bailey Grossenbacher, having played sports all the way through high school from freshman. She's a senior now, a real favorite of the school. Oh, inside, ball.
Come on, Bailey.
3-1. Got Bailey Goff at the couple Baileys here, but they're spelled differently. Bailey Goff is B-A-Y-L-E-E, and Bailey Grossenbacher is B-A-I-L-Y. Looked at it, strike, called. Count is full, but nobody out. Way to look at the ball there. Grossenbacher, 5'9", plays first base for the Lady Mantas. Oh, right to the second baseman. Oh, could not handle it. Grossenbacher gets on base, and Goff is going to go to third. We got the bookends covered. Nice base hit there by Bailey Grossenbacher. I'll tell you what, the Lady Mantas, they needed that, and now Coach Rachel Holloway, she's going to come out and check out her second baseman, because her second baseman and that could not handle it. Just got a little bit shaken up on that. Charlie Russo, the trainer for Lemon Bay, comes on out, and Charlie's just such a nice guy, and whether it's football or whatever, he's on staff here to help with any of these types of issues, and he'll check her out and see if she's okay to continue, or if she needs to come on out. Good round of applause, good sportsmanship here at Lemon Bay. Charlie's talking with her, checking out the shoulder of what she's complaining, the left shoulder, as you can see. And now making her raise her arms. What's the range of motion here? They're not going to let her continue if we have a problem. They are going to let her continue. And she's got a face mask on now. So we have the runners at the bookends. Scores 1-0 in favor of the Tritons right now, the Lady Tritons.
Number 3, Caitlin Gaskell is now out.
Caitlin Gaskell, she's the catcher for the Lady Mantas. Now up. All right. Here we go. Nobody out. Right down the third base line. Foul ball. That's what the home run sign was for. And Haley is now on the floor. She's sitting on a suitcase or something. Here's the pitch by Baker. Goes right to the second base, who is in. Tries to get it home. Safe. Did not tag the runner. And a run scores for Lemon Bay. Runners at first and second now. That was a base hit.
Number 10, Christian Chandler's now up.
We got a tie game, and Chandler's up. So Gaskell did what she was supposed to do. Advance the runner and get the runner who is in scoring position on third home. The catcher did not tag the runner. Hit the plate, the home plate, but they needed to tag the runner because it was not a force. Low, outside, ball one. 47 pitches now on Baker. Runners on first and second for the Lady Mantas. There's nobody out. Mantas would love to get some things going here. Start getting a string of runs. The pitch. A little bit wide. Low. Outside. Ball two. Head coach Kim Pinkham on the third base side. Assistant coach Sean Strickland on the first base. So calling the signs. The pitch by Baker. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Boy, Chandler wanted that one all the way to the wall. Chandler's now a senior this year. Plays basketball as well. Oh, inside was suckered in on that one. 2-2 the count. Runners do advance, though, on that. All right, nobody out. Runners in scoring position now at second and third, and the count is 2-2. Chandler, all she has to do is get a base hit, and 2 runs will score. Oh, into the dirt. A run does score on that pitch. So that's another run on that wild pitch in the dirt. 3-2 the count. Lemon Bay now ahead, 2-1. The pitch. Right down the third base line to the third base, all the way over to first. Tags up. It will be an out. That's the first out of the inning.
Number 4,
Ella Krasetsky now, the pitcher for the Lemon Bay Lady Mantas. Sophomore, 5'4". Chandler had some good looks, though, there. So let's see what happens here. And the umpire is a lot easier to read in his signs as far as strikes and balls tonight. Some it's like hieroglyphics. The pitch. Low and inside, almost wanted to come home there. Ball one. Baker. Swing, strike. Once again, want to say hi and a shout out to all the people down at Mariner High School land. The Mariner Tritons watching the game on YouTube on Remotes Are Me. Glad to have you with us, and you get to enjoy your team on the road. Strike by Baker. 1-2 the count. So want to welcome you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for watching the game. Glad to have you with us. Glad to share nice high school sports. Low, outside, ball. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Ooh, high and inside. Tried to jam her. Did not happen. 3-2 the count. The count is full. 1 out. A runner at third. The pitch. Right to the pitcher. Out. Checks up. 2 out now. Runner still at third.
Now up, number 8, Haley Goldsby.
Haley Goldsby's coming on up, and she's also a favorite. She plays left field, sophomore, 5'5" for the club. Almost looks a little bit taller than 5'5", but she is 5'5", according to Max Preps. All right, here's the pitch by Baker. Strike. Shout out to my cousin Dave Holt, who's in from California to watch his daughter Erica play at the Florida Gulf Coast University tournament this weekend. Erica's a freshman at Michigan State. Nice one. Right in the second. Was that a trap? Nope, they're going to call it. It was an out. All right, we're going to change the sides. Top of the fourth coming up. As I was saying, I want to shout out to my cousin Dave, coming in from California to watch his daughter Erica play down at Florida Gulf Coast University. They have a tournament this weekend. And so if you're down in that area on Friday afternoon or on Saturday, there's a couple really good games all day basically on Saturday. And they've got some great fields down there. In Florida Gulf Coast, they've come a long way. And we remember years ago when the basketball team started to get national recognition during this time, during the March Madness season. So girls softball down at Florida Gulf Coast University this weekend. So I'm going to be trucking on down there, I think, Saturday morning, because we've got a game tomorrow up at Venice, and so we've got to check that out. But tonight, we're watching Lemon Bay and Mariner play right here at the Larry Pope Field on the campus of Lemon Bay High School. Glad to have you with us. We are at the top of the fourth inning, and after 3, Lemon Bay's on top, 2-0. All right. So on deck for Mariner is number 10, and that is Katie Campbell. That is Katie Campbell on deck, right? Had to check with the official announcers, Chloe, who's jamming to the tunes. It's because she ran out of cheese curls. Who likes the cheese curls more, Haley or Chloe? It's a tie?
Next up, number 10, Katie Campbell for Mariner.
All right. All right, here we go. All right, Gaskell's now getting her helmet, getting behind the plate. Ella Krzyzewski on the mound, or actually in the circle. In the circle for the Lady Mantas. Campbell up to the plate. It's getting more windy here, and I've got a windscreen on the mic. High ball, foul, back, out of play. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. Mariners' colors are black and silver. And they're the Tritons. The pitch. Strike called right over the line. 0-2 the count. Krzyzewski with the pitch. High and outside. Ball. 1-2. See Charlie Russo just outside of our position here. Hey, Charlie, how is she doing? Okay? Yep. Just a little bit bruised. Charlie said doing fine. All right. The pitch. Tipped it. Strike. Will remain 1-2. All right. A fairly nice crowd here for the varsity. The JV, the stands in front of our press box situation here, it was packed for JV. So they're going to have a great following going into varsity for next year. The pitch, swing, struck her out. Boom and boom.
Next up, number 8, Alexis Baker.
Alexis Baker, she's the pitcher for the Mariners. I would imagine she's like about 5'8"-ish. The pitch by Krasetsky. Nice hit all the way back out to left field. Did not go over, but all the way to the fence. Brings it in. Chandler, and then Grossenbacher picks it on up. Gives it to Ella. That's a stand-up double.
Next up is number 13, Cheyenne Waddell.
Cheyenne Waddell coming on up. And all the way out there in left field, that was Haley Goldsby. Could not quite get to it. And then on the relay with Chandler, it actually went to Goldsby. I mean, Bailey Grossenbacher, excuse me. All right, here we go. Cheyenne Waddell. She's a freshman, plays right field. Her sister, Georgia Waddell, is playing left field tonight, but Georgia has also played second base. Pitching tonight for Lemon Bay Lady Mantas, Ella Krasetsky. And they have to get a new ball. These balls are made by Wilson. It's the official softball of Florida High School Athletics Association. So it's official there, and they've got a stamp of the Florida FHSAA. Krasetsky, the pitch, over the line, strike. Oh, a little mosquito tried to get in here, and we shoot it out of here. On 1 to count. 1 out. Oh, that's high. Runner will advance to third. Gaskell hung on to it. That was a wild pitch ball. 1-1 to count. Gaskell couldn't quite hang on to it, but she recovered it in time, but the runner still did advance from second to third. In scoring position now. Mariner down 2-1. The pitch into the dirt, ball. Count 2-1. Ryan LaValle just climbed the stairs up to our press box position. Now time is called, and they want to have a little conference with Ella. So in softball, they can have what is known as substitute runners. So they can have a runner come out, and it doesn't mean that they're done for the game. So it's not like a pinch runner or pinch. It's like that. It's called substitute runner. We don't have any of those situations yet. These girls love cheese curls. Cheese curls. Now they just got a bunch of popcorn, so they won't be able to whistle for a week. Oh my goodness, clear back out to Goldsby. Goldsby tags it. Will she makes it all the way to home plate? And she gets her! That's a double play by the Manas, and that retires the side. Boom and boom! That was fantastic. That was a great throw all the way from left field. And I'll tell you what, Goldsby had a good arm on her, and Gaskell was not afraid to tag the runner and get in the way and do that. Good stuff. Double play turned. And the Mariner, they going to have to say, man, we had this one in the bag. But, oh, my goodness, who's coming up for Lemon Bay? Who's coming up for Lemon Bay? Who's going to be hitting for Lemon Bay? Madison Kincaid's coming up. I caught Chloe in the middle of a mouthful of popcorn. So she went, look at me. All right. Remind you of the Coaches Roundtable coming up March the 16th. And that's going to be live from Pop Sunset Grill. Come on out and join us over there. We're going to have a lot of fun. We've got the coaches lined up. We're going to be talking about March Madness and all that's going on. We do this every year. And 4 to 6. So on that Monday afternoon, come on out, grab a burger. They great burgers. They got fish, they got shrimp platters, they've got grouper, they've got a big wood-fired grill. Come on over there and ask the coach a question. The next day on that Tuesday, it's the 4-team playoff. They start at 68. Those 4 teams play in. And then on Thursday is when March Madness begins on the 19th. And so that's when all 64 then officially begin. So we get these coaches on the record on this Monday from 4 until 6. And that's a 2-hour shot. And they get to order from Pops and have that great food there. Coach Sean Huber, Coach Mike Young, Coach Jeremy Martin, and Coach Mike Montgomery already confirmed to be on the show. And you'll be able to catch all the action right here on Remote's Army. All right, Madison Kincaid now coming up for the Lady Mantas. And glad to have you with us. And we're here at the Larry Pope Field on the campus of Lemon Bay High School. 2-1 to score, Lemon Bay. Strike one called. Bottom of the 4th. Low, outside, ball. Tonight's game, Lemon Bay and Mariner. Mariners up in Englewood tonight. The pitch inside. Ball. 2-1 the count. Third base coach, Coach Pinkham down there. First base coach, Sean Strickland. High, ball. So far the batter's ahead of the pitcher now, Kincaid. 3-1 to count. The pitch inside, walks her. She takes a base. All right, coming up.
We now have number 7, Elizabeth Caviston.
Elizabeth Caviston plays second base for the Lady Mantas. She's 5'6". So let's see, we got a runner on first. That's Kincaid. And they can't do like leadoffs or anything else. They have to stay on the base. Oh, showed bunt. Almost wanted to go for the steal. Was that a ball or strike? I'll put it as a ball. That's high. That's a ball. Trying to go steal. Safe. Count 2-0. Two and 0 the count. 2 fingers up. Nothing on the right. Runner at second on that steal. That's Madison Kincaid there at the timeout called by Coach Pinkham. She thought the umpire said 1 and 2 was the count, and it's really 2 and 0 the count. There's only been 2 pitches thrown in this batter. The pitch, foul ball, back into the net, strike. These umpires have little clickers, and they keep track of their own stuff. Showed bunt, foul. It's going to be strike. 2 and 2 the count now. Now, if you show bunt, and it's the third, and it's like the third strike, whether it's a ball or a strike, it's considered a strike, and you're out. The pitch. Struck her out. Just like that. Boom and boom.
We now have number 6, Kendall Bennett.
Kendall Bennett up. She plays the center field for the Lady Mantas. She made that great catch earlier tonight. Runner still at second. Oh my goodness, she tagged that one going to left field all the way back. Caught. The runner still stays at second base. Boy, she really hit that one.
We now have number 1, Bailey Goff.
Bailey Goff is now up. That's Bayle, Bailey Goff. Runner at second in scoring position, but there's 2 outs now. The pitch by Baker. Low, ball. 1-0 the count. Bottom of the 4th inning, Lemon Bay on top, 2-1. The pitch. Strike. Right over the line. The umpire's been very consistent on that call all night. I don't care where you call it, but if you're consistent on the call, that's what matters. That one was wide. That's a ball. That was outside. 2-1 the count. The pitch. High fly ball. Foul back. It's going to be a strike. 2-2 the count. Reset. Goff has to come back to the plate. Hit it again. Reset the runner at second. Charlie Russo, the trainer, is just to our left up here in the porch. Strike, struck her out, retires the side. And so at the end of 4, the score is Lemon Bay 2 and Mariners 1. We'll be back.
You're watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube. This spring, Remotes Are Me is featuring the girls softball teams of Lemon Bay and Venice, and also the boys baseball team of Venice. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button, and then to be notified of future live streaming events, click on the bell, which will alert you when an event goes live on the channel. Pass the word on to your friends and family. Thank you for watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube.
All right, we're back, and Lemon Bay's on the field in defensive mode, and Mariner High School, the Mariner Tritons, the Lady Tritons are here at the Larry Pope Field on the campus of Lemon Bay High School in beautiful Englewood, Florida. Absolutely beautiful evening tonight. It's going to be, the dew point temperatures are going to drop, and it's going to be extremely pleasant. All right, Kennedy Burnham now coming to the plate. All right, 2-1 the score. Lemon Bay on top. Top of the 5th inning. This one will go the distance all 7 innings. The pitch, foul back, strike 1. Folks, the popcorn bag just arrived a half an inning ago, and it's almost gone. They're on the last few kernels. You can see it. One strike. That one just low. Ball. Ella Krasetsky pitching for the Lady Mantas. The pitch. Foul back. Just tipped it off the end of the bat. Strike. 1-2 the count. Here we go. The pitch by Krasetsky. High ball. Puts it at 2-2 the count. The pitch. Foul ball. Remains 2-2. Down the third base line. Went foul. Playing third base, Madison Kincaid. Chandler is playing at short. Playing second, Elizabeth Caviston. And Bailey Grossenbacher is the first baseman for the Lady Mantas. Ella Krasetsky pitching. The pitch. Strike. Struck her out. Boom.
We now have number 6, Georgia Waddell.
Georgia Waddell coming up. She plays left field for the Lady Tritons. And this is the end of the batting order. Coming up and on deck is Layla Jones. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One out. Here we go, the pitch. Foul ball. There's a little kid out there, almost got whacked. I mean, there's a little girl over there. It was about 20 feet behind her, but you never know. When you come to the ballpark, anything can happen. Ella Krasetsky. The pitch. High fly ball. Who's going to get it? It's called. Caught. 2 out. Now it's Elizabeth Caviston, the second baseman, who came on over. Chandler was in there, and so was Bennett. Caviston took care of business. 2 out. Layla Jones. The pitch. Strike. I think Layla's dad's right in front of me. He's videotaping every one of her bats. All right, here we go. The pitch by Krasetsky. Foul ball down the third base line, strike 2. There are 2 outs. Top of the 5th, and Krasetsky's only thrown 64 pitches, which is quite good because she's been close to the 85 to 100 mark at this point in a game. This is the second regular season for Lemon Bay and the second regular season game for the Mariners. Struck her out, retires the side. So at the end of 4.5, we've got a score of 2-1 in favor of the Lady Mantas. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Want to remind you that tomorrow night we'll be going up to Venice High School, the Venice Stadium, and we'll be watching the Lady Indians play Riverview. So another softball game, and it'll be fun to watch that game. Both Venice High School soccer, girls soccer, and Lemon Bay girls soccer high school, both are going into the Final Four this weekend. Lemon Bay going up to Jacksonville tomorrow to play Bishop Verot. So that should be a really good time, and we're rooting for both of the girls' teams on the respective schools to take home state championships. Tonight we've got Lemon Bay and Mariner right here, and just so glad to have you with us. If you have not already, I want you to subscribe to Remotes Are Me on YouTube. And then when you hit that subscribe button, there's a little bell off to the right. Hit the bell. And when we go live, you'll know it. All right. Bailey Grossenbacher at the top of the batting order. She's entering the box right now. So let's go with some more softball. Alexis Baker, she's on the mound. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball. Grossenbacher's a senior, 5'9", plays first base. She's played 5 sports in her high school career. Wrestling and swimming in freshman year. Strike, caught the line. And then she's played basketball, volleyball, and softball. And has really had a good time in athletics in her high school career here at Lemon Bay High School. Low, outside, ball. 2-1 the count. And Bailey Grossenbacher is a fan favorite here at Lemon Bay. Oh, my goodness. That was a ball 3. That was way over her head. You saw that right here on the camera. That was almost another one for you, Charlie. She's taking a base. That's another ball. So Charlie Russo, the trainer for Lemon Bay, is right up here on the side porch. Caitlin Gaskell, she's the catcher for Lemon Bay. She's coming up, and she does that to her sleeve. She gets the muscle shirt look and not afraid to do that. Grossenbacher on first, nobody out. Gaskell showing bunt, wanted to take the bunt, strike. We're at the bottom of the 5th inning. We go 7 innings in high school girls softball. Up, down the line, the foul, strike. 0-2 the count. What do you think for Gaskell? We ought to just have those sleeves just cut like that for her instead of she has to roll them up. Grossenbacher at first for the Lady Mantas. The pitch. That was a ball. One and 2 the count. Oh, tried to do the slap. Down the line, foul. She tried to do that little slap out there. So those can be somewhat, it's kind of like a mixture bunt thing. It's called the slap. Baker in the circle. Throws a ball, 2-2 the count. Haven't seen Baker, I mean, if you want to call that one a rise ball that went over the head of Bailey Grossenbacher, but I think that was just a wild pitch. Called strike. Struck her out.
We now have number 10, Christian Chandler.
Chandler now is up. Shortstop for the Lady Mantas. 1 out. Grossenbacher on first. Oh, Chandler right to third. Let's see if they pull the double play. Into second, out. So they get the out there.
We now have number 4, Ella Krzyzewski.
Ella Krzyzewski, she is the pitcher for the Lady Mantas. She's a sophomore this year. She's only 5'4". She was a starter last year being a freshman on the club. And let's see what she does. We have a runner at first. Oh my goodness, he popped that one all the way back. It's over the head of the left field. Grossenbacher's going to round third and coming on home for the run. Chandler holds up at second base, and another one scores for Lemon Bay. 3-1. That's a stand-up double.
We now have number 8, Haley Goldsby.
And Haley Goldsby, left fielder, is coming up. We've got 2 out, but we got a little bit of a rally going here. It's 3-1. Lady Mantas. They've scored 2 in the 3rd inning and 1 in this 5th inning. And they're starting to show some of their mettle. We got a substitute runner. Substitute runner coming in at number 12 is Caitlin Vargo. All right, number 8, Haley Goldsby coming up to the plate. With 2 out, would love to just pop one right over there. Here we go. And the high fly ball, it's going to be caught by the left fielder coming on in and grabs it, and that does retire the side. But damage has been done nonetheless. And so at the end of 5 complete innings, Lemon Bay High School 3 and the Mariner Tritons 1. And guess what? We're going to the top of the 6th inning, folks. We just got a couple left. It's fun. Want to remind you of the Coaches Roundtable show coming up. That's going to be live from Pop Sunset Grill Monday, March 16th from 4 until 6. It's a 2-hour show. 4 coaches have confirmed. Coach Sean Humer, Coach Mike Young, and we've got Coach Mike Montgomery and Coach Jeremy Martin. They have all confirmed, and we're waiting on one more coach to confirm to have 5 coaches there. Be live from Pop Sunset Grill. Order some food, enjoy it, ask them some questions, give them your pick of who's going to win in March Madness, and say, I think Gonzaga's going to do it, or it could be, whatever it is. Nobody's brackets are invincible. They all kind of get wiped out in the first week. But anyways, it'll be a lot of fun right there at Pop's Sunset Grill. All right, Ella Krasinski now in the circle for the Lady Mantas. And who's coming up for the Lady Tritons? She thinks it's Jamie Jarvis. Let's see. Who is it?
We now have number 4, Dee Bent hitting.
Dee Bent is coming up. She's playing shortstop tonight. She's a senior for the Mariner Lady Tritons. Well, Lemon Bay's come to life here. Their opening regular season game was Tuesday against Venice. And they went down on that one, but so did Mariner on Tuesday. So both teams have 1 loss. So tonight will determine a win for somebody. Dee Bent takes a swing, strike 1. Here we go. The pitch. Right to second base to Bailey Grossenbacher and gets her out. Nice defensive move there by Caviston to Grossenbacher. Gets out Dee Bent. Coming up now, number 11, Jamie Jarvis.
Number 11, Jamie Jarvis.
She's a junior for the club. She plays second base for the Mariner Lady Tritons. Want to welcome those down in Mariner High School watching. Strike, hit the line. Watching on Remotes Are Me. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying the view of your team on Remotes Are Me. We are so happy to provide this for all the fans of high school sports in Southwest Florida. Oh, another one right over the line. It's 2 in a row. 0-2 the count, 1 out. And Ella's doing quite nice tonight. Only 69 pitches total. And normally she's pushing close to 100 by this time. So she's been able to control the ball. Good defense by the Lady Mantas all around. 0-2, the count, 1 out. Oh, tipped ball, remains 0-2. A little bit windy. It's going to be a little bit cool here this evening. And the dew point temperatures are going to drop considerably. It's amazing how many people bring their easy chairs to watch the game. I mean, they're like full-blown lounge chairs. Here we go, the pitch. Right over, right to Krashetsky, and she makes the grab. Boom and boom. 2 out.
Next up is number 14, Maddie Gervais.
All right. Madison Gervais is coming up. She's a junior, plays first base for the Lady Tritons. Here's the pitch by Ella. Right to the second base to Caveston. Caveston's going to get it over to Grossenbacher, and that retires the side. So we got 5.5 in the books, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lemon Bay on top, 3-1.
You're watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube. This spring, Remotes Are Me is featuring the girls softball teams of Lemon Bay and Venice, and also the boys baseball team of Venice. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button, and then to be notified of future live streaming events, click on the bell, which will alert you when an event goes live on the channel. Pass the word on to your friends and family. Thank you for watching Remotes Are Me on YouTube.
All right, welcome back. And we've got Kennedy Burnham catching, Alexis Baker, and then we've got Katie Campbell, Dee Bent, Jamie Jarvis, Madison Gervais,
We now have number
Georgia
9,
Waddell,
Madison Kincaid,
Layla
leading
Jones,
first for the
and
Lady
Cheyenne Waddell. All right. Coming up to bat is number 9, Madison Kincaid, freshman, 5'3", for the Lady Mantas. Here we go. Bottom of the 6th. Wanted to take it, ball into the dirt. Did not break her wrist. She did not come all the way around, Haley. 1-0 the count. Into the dirt. And the umpire's going to take a little bit of a break. It rolled off of his arm as well. We might have to get a Charlie Russo moment in here. 2-0 the count. The umpires, they'll get paid by the game, but they do it because they enjoy the game and helping in high school sports as well. Down the third base line, strike. 2-1 the count. Intercoastal Waterway, you see the cars off to the right over the right field line. A couple of football fields over there. Swing down the third base line, foul ball, strike. So a couple football fields over there. 2-2 the count. The pitch by Baker. Swing. Dropped ball. Out. All right.
We now have number 7, Elizabeth Caveston.
Caveston coming up. Junior, 5'6", plays second base. And she had that great play at second base there for that tag out. So let's see what happens here this time. 1 out for the Lady Mantas. And they want to get some things rolling. Mantas are up on top now, 3-1. The pitch. Oh, it's like a bunt. She's going to dig it out. She's out. 2 out. That was just supposed to be a check swing. It went like a bunt. Oh, but you have to roll with it. Number 6 is coming up, and that is Kendall Bennett.
Kendall Bennett.
And she is a sophomore, 5'5". She plays center field for the Lady Mantas. Here's the pitch by Baker. Swing and a miss, strike 1. She did break her wrist on that. She did come around. Want to thank all of you for watching. Tomorrow night we're going to be up in Venice. Ooh, high, outside, ball. And Riverview Rams are coming in to Venice Stadium, and they played Riverview during preseason last week. This is the first regular season for all girls softball in the state of Florida this week. Low, outside, ball. So boys are having preseason this week, and next week they start their regular season games. The pitch by Baker. Jammed it, foul, strike. 2-2. Congratulations to both Venice Girls Soccer and Lemon Bay Girls Soccer. Both won their regional championships last week. And so now they're going into the semifinals, both in the Final Four. Tomorrow night, Lemon Bay goes to Jacksonville, and they play Bishop Faroe in the Final Four. Swing and a miss, struck her out. That retires the side. 90 seconds. Top of the 7th inning. See what happens here. 3 outs to go for Lemon Bay, and that will be the game. Glad to have you with us. But cheer on the Lady Mantas tomorrow if you're up in the Jacksonville area, or if you feel inclined to so drive up there as they play Bishop Faroe. They win tomorrow night. Then they go on to the state championship game to be state champions in soccer. The same is going to be true for Venice. They're in different districts, and so they can both win state championships this year. Both clubs are very, very good. It was exciting here just a couple nights ago when they took the regional game. And they play a couple districts, 2 districts, then 3 regions, and then they have the finals. All right, Ella Krasetsky. She's gone the distance so far, and we're ready to go. Coming up the base, the plate is number 10, Katie Campbell, freshman, for the Mariners. All right, we're closing in on the game. Glad to have you with us on Remotes Are Me. Subscribe, and you'll be alerted. Next week, we have games Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. We've got a lot of them. We're going to be about 28 games in all between now and the end of April. Glad to have you with us. Good high school action. Caveston now. Krasetsky with the pitch, rather. Just missed the line. Ball 1. Boy, things got very eerily quiet here. Krasetsky with the pitch. High, ball 2. You can almost tell she's excited for the game to end to get 3 more outs, and she's starting to get a little bit crazy on that. She needs to just kind of settle in, get her groove. Here's the pitch. Oh, my goodness. That was tagged, but that was foul. Had that been fair, it would have been a home run. That was a foul ball. She really nailed that puppy. Katie Campbell plays third base, but boy, oh boy, she had a swing on that one, and that one was really, it was foul down the line, but that was home run length. Here's the pitch. Right into center field. Chandler's got it. Tags it out. That's out number 1. Two more.
Number 8, Alexis Baker.
Alexis Baker, she's the pitcher for the Lady Tritons of Mariner High School. She's a senior this year. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Krasetsky's having a nice outing this evening. Lady Mantas are looking for their first win, as are the Lady Tritons. The pitch. Foul back, strike 2. Ella's now ahead of the batter. Nice breeze coming off of the intercoastal. It's going to cool off very nicely. For you up in the Midwest and Michigan, Ohio, and all that, you guys are going to freeze. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Ella's only got 79 pitches so far tonight. She's been over 100 on the other 3 outings so far, 2 preseason games and 1 on Tuesday. So she's not working as hard, which is good for her. The pitch. Oh, right between the gap between third and short. Will take her to first base. That'll be a base hit, and she advances. Coming up.
Number 13, Cheyenne Waddell.
Cheyenne Waddell's coming up. She's a freshman, plays right field. Well, they got a runner on. They've got 1 out. Lemon Bay's on top, 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here we go. The pitch. High fly ball to third base. Out. Caught. Runners tags back up at first. All right. 1 more out, and the Lady Mantas will have gotten their first game, and it will bring them to 500. Kennedy Burnham at the plate. So that will bring the Lady Mantas to 500, 1-1. Strike down the line. The umpire's been consistent on that call all night long. As I mentioned 2 innings ago, you like it when the umpires are consistent on the call. Krzyzewski, the pitch. Just a little bit out, a little bit low. 1-1 the count. There are 2 outs, 1 out to go, and the Lady Indians will, not the Lady Indians, the Lady Mantas. Lemon Bay is what I was thinking. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A little bit of a rise ball there. Goes back into the circle. Krzyzewski now is ahead of the hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A runner on first. Here we go. The pitch. And got her, and that is the ball game. And that is a final. And so at the end of the game, a complete game for the Lady Mantas, they win with a score of 3-1. Congratulations to the Lady Mantas on their first win of the season. It gives them 500 ball. Lady Mariners, they are now at 0-2 for the season, and they will start doing it. Is that Charlie Russo? Charlie Russo! Hey, thank you. Charlie Russo, the official trainer for Lemon Bay High School sports. And it's so nice. So for all of us up here in the booth, have a good night, everybody. Catch you tomorrow night from Venice.